Whether it's anger boiling up unexpectedly, jealousy sneaking in, or greed tugging at our desires, these feelings can feel all-consuming, as if they put us into reactions which we all later regret. That is not life trying to break us. That's a lesson from life trying to make us. Yeah, difficult to believe, but it's true. We can learn to master these emotions and prevent them from disturbing our inner peace. And the key lies in one simple but really profound practice, EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, otherwise known as tapping. When the mind is quiet and centered, and we can surf the ups and downs in this explanation and exploration of mastering our consciousness, we'll go beyond just calming the mind. We will dive deep into spiritual practices and principles automatically. Great masters throughout the ages have shown that it is all about connecting with the universal law of energy, that law that governs both our inner selves and the world around us. Harnessing your emotions, being able to harness your emotions, upgrades your reality across the board. It's not about ignoring and suppressing. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging your emotions and diffusing them. Negative emotions sometimes seem to appear out of nowhere, hijacking our mood and our behavior. One minute we're calm, and the next you're caught up in a whirlwind of emotion. I mean, it can feel as though these emotions control us, as though they are an unstoppable force that takes over, leaving us powerless, like victims, powerless to control our minds. Well, here's how it is. Our emotional baggage is stored in our past experiences, in our unresolved fears, and in our automatic reactions and habits, bad and good habits. Think of it as the basement of your mind, full of, stored away emotions like stored away clothes that you may not even be aware of anymore. Probably you're not aware of them anymore. Out of sight, out of mind. But those vibrations, they're there, and they get triggered and they bubble up to the surface in moments of stress or discomfort when we're not paying attention. When you suddenly feel overwhelmed with anger or jealousy, it's because something deep in the unconscious mind has triggered those emotions. It's like a wound was opened with vinegar again. And this is why you might react with irritation or jealousy, even when the situation doesn't call for such a strong, reaction or response that you had. The real challenge lies in how your subconscious mind operates. Some people call that the darkness, but it's not evil or malicious, but it is unexamined and forgotten on your conscious level. How do you find something you're not aware of? Just like a room left dark for too long, it gathers dust, cobwebs, and shadows that, can seem really overwhelming when suddenly exposed. Smoldering, unforgiven anger, festering away, jealousy, thrive in this darkness. Because without awareness, they run rampant, unchecked, and unnoticed until suddenly they surface in a way that disrupts our peace. But the darkness of the subconscious mind is not something to fear. It's very much just like ignorance. It's simply the absence of light. And just as ignorance can be cured by knowledge, guess what? The darkness of the subconscious or the unconscious mind, slight difference, but nevertheless, can be illuminated by consciousness once we shine a light into these hidden corners. Enter EFT tapping. You see, tapping cleans up vibrationally those cobwebs that you're not aware of. And it diffuses the vibrations and it leaves the conscious mind free to acknowledge the emotion while maintaining control of your mind. Now, this is a fundamental quality that's needed to enjoy a successful and a healthy and a wealthy and a happy life. As you become fully conscious of your emotions, they lose their ability to control you. Think about this for a moment. If you walk into a dark room, your instinct isn't to try to push away the darkness, is it, with your hands? Instead, what do? You simply automatically turn on the light switch. Darkness cannot exist in the presence of light because it's not a force of its own. It's simply the absence of light. Well, in the same way, the subconscious presence, the subconscious mind is not a presence in itself, but it's the absence of awareness, or if you prefer, of being conscious. Excuse me. When you tap while thinking or speak about your issues, whatever they are, they become energetically untangled, and those sort of icky, hidden cobwebs in the resources of your nervous system, they can release themselves from your mindset. And by diffusing that vibrationally, clarity around your purpose starts to shine. I'm going to invite you to download from my website the totally free 50-minute EFT workshop. It's very helpful. It's going to help you solve a lot of issues. And if you have any other questions, and I'm sure you have, either leave them in the comments, or you can also book a free call with me. I'm very happy to sort of guide you through the steps of EFT. It is life-changing. Bye-bye.